Hello, everybody, and welcome back to my Foy Legacy Let's Play. It's been a while. Took a little bit of a break from recording episodes, but I did not take a break from gameplay. What I actually ended up doing was turning aging off because I realized that Dr. Errol is an elder. And not only is he an elder, his life bar is all the way at the end. So he will not be with us very long once I turn aging back on. And similarly, Bella, she is an elder. She has a ways to go in her elderly life, but I'm playing on normal lifespan, and she does not have the active trait. So most likely she'll only live like another 7 sim days or something like that after I turn aging back on. And I did not want the boys to lose their parents while they were children. So I decided to turn off aging and play with them for a bit so that I could enjoy them raising their boys. After I age the boys up to teens, I'm going to turn aging back on and let the chips fall where they may. Which probably means that as soon as I turn aging back on, either right away or a day after, we'll be losing Dr. Errol. And I'm not looking forward to that. Getting Errol and Bella together was a whole lot of fun. I made Errol especially for her, and I'm not looking forward to her having to say goodbye to him. They're currently on vacation in Oasis Springs. They got this cute little 2 bedroom rental so that, the doctors have their room and the boys have their room. They're in the back. I had hoped for them to have another child, but you know, the doctors aged up too quickly on me. They really did wait a long time to have kids. They were well into their adult years. I think Dr. Errol was just about to age up to elder when the boys were born or when they were toddlers. It was one or the other, but they waited a long time to have kids. They were focusing on their doctor careers. So that's what happens. But they are surely making the best of it. The boys are wonderful young men. Harold is our animal lover and a bit of a brainiac. So, and he loves to hang out at the vet clinic after school. So he is most likely going to be our heir and take over the vet clinic after his mom dies, once he's old enough. And then James here is my little artist. He has maxed out his creative skill. I think he's maxed out the social as well. Yes, he's maxed out motor and social. Oh no, that's Harold. It didn't click over when I clicked. Okay, James has maxed out his creativity skill. He's well on his way to maxing out his social skill. So he's already started gaining skill in piano and violin. He's a little bit more than halfway to level 5 in violin. So he's creative. He's either going to be a musical artist or an illustrative artist. We haven't decided yet, but he's still a child. He doesn't have to decide right now. He just knows he likes art, he likes music, and his parents are very happy to encourage him in his interests. So it's New Year's Eve. They had a lot of family over for Winterfest. had the house full of Gen 17 and Gen 18 extended family members. So they decided to pack up the boys and take them on a vacation for 2 days to Oasis Springs, just so that they could spend the rest of the holidays by themselves. They have winter break. Winterfest was on a Wednesday, and winter break was Thursday and Friday. So the family decided we're gonna go and have ourselves a nice vacation and just spend some time right before the boys age up. So now it's New Year's Eve. And I think what they're gonna do, well, Errol is sleeping. Bella, you can come on back to the lodging. What's wrong? Stressed with strangers. Strangers? What strangers? There are no strangers here. I don't understand. What strangers? Okay, Bella, here. You come and fill the pet bowls and use the restroom. And then I think we're going to run down the street because there's a bowling alley, right? Let me see. Where is the bowling alley right down the block? And the boys have never been bowling, so I think the family is going to go bowling for a while before ringing in the new year. Don't know if we'll ring in the new year at the bowling alley. Let's see. Okay, we're here at the bowling alley, and Dr. Errol is feeling nice and refreshed from his nap. So we are going to initiate the boys into the joy of flinging heavy weighted balls down a slick surface towards pins and knocking them over. So we are going to bowl a 5 frame game. Now, just a disclaimer, the bowling pack can be kind of glitchy, so sometimes they will complete all of their frames, sometimes they won't. We'll find out what the pack decides to do this time. Doc, that's not how you bowl. You're supposed to roll the ball down the lane. Yeah, where the pins are. Right. Yes, that's what we're talking. Much better. Okay. I understand that this is your first time bowling as well. Apparently, I have not given you an opportunity to work on that skill, but here we are. Second time's a charm. 9 pins. Not bad. So let's see. Oh, she's talking. Okay, and this is the other thing with the bowling pack. So when Sims decide to have conversations with other people in the bowling alley, it will take them infinitely longer to complete their game. So here we see Bella is having a conversation with the team that's bowling in the next lane over instead of taking her turn at the lane. But that's okay. What's the rush? They're on vacation. They have another day. I think, what did the notification say? We have 1 day left in our vacation? Yeah, we have 1 day left. So, another whole night and well into the next afternoon. So there's no rush, and there's a huge TV here, so they can easily ring in the new year here. That's not a problem at all. Here she goes. Not bad. Not bad for your first try as well. Okay, so where are the kids? Oh, so Harold decided everyone else is taking way too long, so he's just going to go and he is going to watch New Year's Eve television. You know what? To make this more interesting, because Bella is claiming that she's bored because she's not in a club gathering. So to make this all more interesting, let's see, can we invite the cousins? Yes, we can. So we're going to invite Bella's cousins. And we are also going to invite the boys' cousins. So we've got Gens 17 and most of Gen 18 on the way. We still have some cousins in Gen 18 that we need to invite to the club so that we'll have all the cousins in the club and able to gather together. Oh, I guess Harold decided not to bowl at all. He doesn't even have bowling in his queue. He's just watching television. But James is ready for his turn. He's got it. Let's see. Do you have your bowling shoes on? No, you don't have bowling shoes on, sweetheart. You gonna bowl in your sneakers? Are you going to bowl at all? I know bowling is in your queue. Here, tell you what. Let's stop the conversation and actually get to the bowling part. The bowling. Yes. Well, okay. He is a social butterfly, so I can't say I blame him too much. He's already at well past level 5 of his social skills. Did we say he maxed out his social? There he goes. You can do it, sweetheart. He's level 9 of social. Nice job, you little man. Look at you. I think you knocked over as many pins as your mom. And you're in plenty of time still if you want to watch the countdown. So Harold is here watching the countdown with various cousins. Let's introduce yourself to some of your extended family. Now, you don't know all of your big cousins. You know the little ones, but you don't know all of your big cousins. So there's your cousin Diamond, your cousin Kristen. Introduce yourself to her. And well, Kristen is your aunt actually because she's married to your Uncle Andre. Well, you already know him. And there's your Auntie Michaela. You know her as well. And let's have the rest of the family. Are you all still bowling? You can come over and let's have you come and watch the New Year's Eve TV. I think that's more important than the bowling, to be honest. Watch New Year's Eve TV. Harold's already over here. And we'll have your brother come over and also watch the countdown because it's 11:30. You don't want to miss the countdown. That's an important part of New Year's Eve. Here you come just in time. Y'all are all out of time. I mean, this person's way early. You're way early. Harold, where are you going? Okay, you've joined the countdown. Happy New Year! Happy New Year, everyone. We rang in the new year in a bowling alley. How much fun is that? It's the next morning and their last day of vacation. Everybody seems well rested. I think they've really enjoyed their stay in their little rental home here in Oasis Springs. I know they were happy to get out of the snow. It was very cold and snowy in Brindleton Bay, where they live. It's cool here, but there's no snow. It does not snow in Oasis Springs. At least it doesn't accumulate. You might get a few flurries now and then, if I'm remembering correctly, but nothing like what they get in Brindleton Bay. So Dr. Errol is up and having his breakfast. Bella is also up Had to go to the bathroom. You know how it is. You wake up in the morning, your feet hit the floor. One of the first things you have to do is go find yourself a bathroom. Look like the boys are waking up now too. Good morning, Harold. How you doing? They really are good kids. James is going through a bit of a phase, at least he was. Don't know if he's still in that phase. He was going through that loud phase, where they yell spontaneously and want to play the stereo at like level 25,000. So I was constantly going behind him and quitting the interaction to play loud music, but he's calmed down from that a little bit. I think it's because he is almost a teen, because tomorrow the boys are going to age, or tonight, after they return home, the boys are going to age up to teens. And I think at that point, we also need to give them their own rooms. So they have two bedrooms. One bedroom was for when they were toddlers. The other bedroom was already made up for Sims that are not toddlers. So when they aged up to children from toddler, they just moved out of the nursery into the other bedroom. And the nursery has just had the toys and everything in it. So since the boys will be aging up to teens, they are going to get their own rooms. So one of them is going to move into the old nursery. We're going to renovate it for him. And then the other one will stay in the other room and we'll renovate it for him too, depending on what his own tastes are. Looks like Nika could use some attention. I think the cat can too, but she is currently using the litter box. So we're going to give her her privacy. And we're going to spend some time with our little pup friend. Nika is a good dog. She is very attentive. She's actually very close to Bella, and Harold is developing a good relationship with her too, because he's our animal lover. He doesn't have that aspiration, but at least not yet. He may end up with that aspiration when he ages up to teen. At the very least, I'm going to give him that trait. Dr. Errol is a dog person anyway. Dr. Bella was more of a cat person, but she has learned to appreciate dogs, just like Dr. Errol has learned to appreciate cats. But as Harold has gotten older, he's taken more of a role in taking care of the animals. He wants to make sure that they have everything they need, and he'll be happy when he's big enough to take the dog on walks by himself. He can't do that yet, so he has to live vicariously through his parents when they take the dog for walks. He'll either tag along or he'll just ask them about what they saw and what they did once they get back to the house. But once he becomes a teenager, he'll be big enough to take the dog for walks himself. And he's looking forward to that. James is looking forward to being able to use the big easel. He has gotten a lot of use out of the activity table, the kids' activity table. He's got drawings up and down one of the walls in the boys' bedroom. But he's not big enough to use the easel yet. And he watches intently when Bella paints. So when he becomes a teen, he'll finally be big enough to be able to use the easel too. And I think Bella's gonna have to buy him his own for his birthday. Either that or get him the digital sketch pad, because otherwise, one of them is not going to get to paint all that much. And we really don't want to have a battle in the house now, do we? James, sweetheart, why don't you go ahead and take a shower? Is your dad using the bathroom? No, he was just checking. Oh, yes, he is using the bathroom. Okay, when your dad comes out of the bathroom, oh, actually, your brother is done with his shower. So why don't you come back here And if y'all don't behave yourselves, Bella, please call the dog. I'm not sure if the dog wanted to play or what, but I know that I've seen them. Harold, have you lost your mind? My child, my child. We do not make messes, especially not in a house that we're renting for vacation. I am so disappointed in you. You know better than that. Yeah. Now you clean that up. That is not what we do here. And James, before you get any ideas, why don't you burn off your energy by riding your bike around the neighborhood? Attaboy, Harold. Clean up your mess. That's what we like to see. That responsible behavior. Speaking of responsible behavior, how about you have some training time with the pup? He's been working with Nika a lot on commands, so he taught her how. I think he's the one that taught her most of these commands. He taught her fetch, be nice to the cat. He's currently in the process of teaching her to shake. She seems to be a quick learner, so he probably doesn't have much more training to do with her before she actually gets it. He's been diligently working on her. He's got his pet training skill up to 2.5. Yes, very good. He's really good with her. I think he'll be a good vet when he gets older. That's one thing he's looking forward to too. Oh, see, he taught her how to shake. Now it's a trained command. He can ask her to shake whenever. But when he turns a teen, rather than just hanging out and doing his homework in the vet clinic after school, he's actually going to be able to start doing lab work and building his veterinary skill. So he is looking forward to that a lot. He's been watching his mom and the other vets and what they do, and he's been asking Mom, can I please work with some of the animals? But she had to explain to him, no, you're not old enough. You have to get your training first. You have to get your certifications. Once you get that, then you can start out as a vet tech and you can work your way up to being a veterinarian. So he's going to do that. Child, we just spoke to you. We just spoke to you about that. We're not going to make a mess with painting. Did you leave your bike outside? Where'd you leave your bike? This is the second time this child has lost a bike, I swear. They had bikes before. Don't you dare. Little boy, clean that up. Clean it up right now. Here, come look at the plants or something. I mean, you have a high enough mental skill. You can harvest, you can sell the crocuses. Oh, actually, rather than selling them, let's have you harvest the crocuses. And they don't need watering. His mom brought a crocus flower and a chrysanthemum on vacation, and she planted them here. And so he can do that to keep himself. What, you're not going to do that? Oh, he did. He did harvest the crocuses to keep yourself out of trouble. Because my goodness gracious, you have plenty of better things to do than draw with paints all over the floor in y'all's rented vacation home. If you hadn't left your bike somewhere, you could be riding your bike with your brother. I don't know where on earth you left it. You had it when we came here. Let's burn off some of that energy to throw out the trash. And I guess we'll find your bike. Well, I can't complain really because you're going to need a new one. So wherever you left your bike, hopefully someone will make good use of it because you're going to be too big for it as soon as you get home and age up anyway. We are back home. Sans one bicycle. I swear. Isn't that kids for you, though? This is the second bike that he's lost. Time to age up the boys to teens. Let's do Harold first. Harold is the older twin. So he is going to age up first. Young man, wait 1 second. Bella, you cannot go to bed because your child is aging up. So this is what we're going to do. You're going to get out of bed and we are just going to imagine that this never happened. We're going to put you in some clothes. There we go. Okay, and you are going to come out here and celebrate your boy's birthday. Oh boy, we are about to have some teens, y'all. Are you ready? I'm not sure I'm ready. Yes, Harold has aged up. Now, Harold is our animal lover, so we are going to give him, where is that? We're going to give him the animal enthusiast trait. And his aspiration, he wants to be a vet. But I don't want to do the friend of the animals one. Um, we're gonna make him family oriented. And let's do big happy family, at least for now. Hi, sweetheart. Oh, aren't you handsome? Look at you. Okay, now do me a favor. Put some more birthday candles on. And we are going to age up your brother. Thank you very much. All right, James, you're up. All right. Wow, one blow. You did it. And here goes James. Okay, James is our artist. So he's also active, but I'm going to give him the creative attribute and let's see what his aspiration. You know what? I'm going to give him a foodie aspiration, make him a master chef. He has been inspired by his dad's prowess in the kitchen. Oh my. That is a very interesting outfit. Well, we are certainly going to have some work to do in CAS. But that's okay. That's okay. We can take care of that. So, well, we have teens, y'all. And you know what that means? That means I need to turn aging back on because I said that once they became teens, I was going to turn aging back on and let the chips fall where they may. But before I do that, I am going to give the boys makeovers and I'm going to make over their bedrooms, give them their own rooms. I'll show you all that in the next episode. So thank you very much for watching and I will see you in the next one.